This is day 11 of dropshipping. Today or tonight, what I've been doing is I completed all the copy I'm going to use for each desire. Um, did a good amount of edits, and I structured it differently than the last three tests I did for the other avatar I was targeting. Mainly because for the other copies, I gave AI a document where it showed a bunch of copies of brands, copies that are performing well, and I realized that that isn't really that good to do from others' opinions, because whatever works for them doesn't mean it's gonna work, for me. And I just have to test different edits of my copy to see what converts. But after that, I began creating the hooks, and what I did with the hooks this time is I took all the notes I wrote down on paper, put it onto a doc, and basically turned it into a prompt for AI, because all that information was like really good, and it showed the fundamentals of like creating or constructing a good hook that not only includes like attention grabbing, but also that gives the customer or the reader the curiosity to continue to keep reading the copy. And like that alone will help, you know getting that person or the CTR to boost up and be better. So yeah, and that was like two mistakes I was making. That one, I wasn't including much in the hook about who I'm targeting specifically. So like whoever was clicking on it was just a broad audience that has that problem, or you know gets the attention, but then when they read, they don't even resonate with the copy at all. So yeah, it was that, and also I wasn't giving them that curiosity to continue to keep reading the all throughout it, and finally click on my link. So I have better hope that the CTR will be better with this strategy that I'm using, since the last strategy I used was literally just a putting it into Grok, because apparently Grok like literally doesn't care and will say anything to you. And if you tell it to do a bold statement, then that's what it'll create. But it was creating really good bold statements, but it wasn't giving enough like to give the reader the curiosity, or target the avatar I was targeting. So trying this strategy looks a lot better because I fed it to Claude, that document that I turned into a prompt, and I gave it more information on what it needed, and it really came up with some good hooks that I could use, especially with the criteria that the notes had in them. So glad I took those notes. It opened my mind about like how to create really good hooks, and yeah, I did that. After that, I'm planning on probably making the images for the ads. After that, I'm gonna make a couple more images for the product page to resonate with the avatar that clicks on it, or who I'm targeting, and just change like customer language on the product page, or other things on the product page to match the avatar, especially the ebook, since the ebook literally has nothing to do with the avatar I'm targeting right now. So changing that. I don't know what else to add to the offer, because I don't want to add something else they have to download, because it's just, I don't know, it wouldn't make it look like a real brand. And wish I could add a physical product additional to the main product, but not sure how to do that, or if I can do that yet, since I haven't even validated the product. But yeah, I'm hoping to get all of this done by like in 2 days, so then I can finally post a test and run the campaign and test this new avatar, hoping that I get top of funnel metrics. So then all I have to worry about is just getting those people to convert. And yeah, and after that, I plan on hopefully adding subscriptions, and turning it into monthly or getting that monthly recurring revenue. But yeah, turning it into a real brand and scaling it higher and higher. But yeah, it's just Hope these ads turn out good. But obviously I'm expecting bad results, so I don't get unmotivated. And yeah, that's pretty much day 11 though.